Good morning and welcome to the floodplains of Cymbeline Meadows. So, I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos this last week or so, but we've had some severe rain over Great Britain, and here in Colchester, it's this is a pathway normally. It's pretty wet, and the river's spilt over, and as you can see, it's deep. The football fields over here are now a lake. Very deep over there. Yeah, it's got a good few feet deep, I think. So I don't think there'll be any football over there this weekend. The dogs love it, obviously. Bumble loves the water. Louie and Bonnie love the water. So they're making the most of it, aren't you, kids? I'm just trying to monitor it so it doesn't go over my wellies. It's getting close. So this bit here is normally like a little stream. You can see it's filled right over and gone into the football pitches on the other side. And the river's down this way a bit more, and it's just literally burst over. This is actually subsided now. This whole area is underwater during the week, so this has come down a little bit now, but it's still pretty deep. I'm on dry land, yay! Dry land, Bumble! Yay! Louie's absolutely loving that. Running through the water. So this is where it gets a little bit more dangerous, because the river's actually quite fast flowing. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So if you've got any small dogs that fell in there, it'd be quite easy to get washed away. Just watching my foot in here, because again, you never know what's under the water to trip you over, and I don't want you to see me fall over on camera. Oh my god, it's getting deep. I think I might have come the wrong way. Guys, don't trip me over. I've got a feeling my feet are going to get wet. So I've made it through without it spilling over the top of my wellies just about. I suppose the good thing is it's only us over here, which is quite nice. Nobody's stupid enough to come out. So it's quite good. These guys are having a whaler of a time. Wow, there's a tree trunk there that's obviously been broken off and washed away, sitting under the bridge. It's got itself caught up. Just shows you the power of these storms we've had, really, doesn't it? When you see it like this. Incredible. There's like a plank there as well. I don't know where that's come from. It's trying to be moved by the water. Look how full up it is. Wow. So if you saw at the beginning of the video, Bumble went to step off the path and he ended up going down in the ditch and actually going right in. It's quite funny. He loves swimming anyway. It's this little pathway here, which we're probably not going to walk through because it's underwater again. We're going to go around the outside. Is Shepham Road, leads you to Shepham Road in Colchester, and yeah, it's great fun. It's great fun until I go splat. Oh no, Louie just fell over. Have you got that on camera? You alright, Lulu? You alright, darling? Hey. I'm quite happy with these three playing here because they are good swimmers, and Louis knows he knows his area well. Actually, you can see that he just goes along the edge where he knows it's shallow normally, so where he's sort of finding it's a bit deeper, he's just stopping himself. I'm going to go run through that big bit up there now. Try and zoom in a bit. He's absolutely loving it. Look at him bouncing through it. It's a bit of a treat, I suppose, isn't it? Because normally it's just fields, whereas actually now they've got the water to play in as well. It makes it really, really good fun. This is Bonnie, our Bernedoodle. She's Bernese mountain dog crossed with a standard poodle. Beautiful girl. She's just coming into her second season. So I would normally keep her on lead, but because it's so empty over here, there's no other dogs about. If I see anybody, I'll put her straight onto a lead. But these two, the two boys, are both done, so they're not interested in her whatsoever. And gives her a good run, because there's going to be a few weeks where she's only on lead walk, sadly, to keep her safe from dogs that might want to do things to her. We don't want that happening, do we, Bom Bom? And we're going to have a spade after this season. But we wanted to give her a couple of seasons just for her health issues. And I'm sure you'll see a video of her. We've got these very lovely little pants for her to wear when we're at home, so she doesn't get mess everywhere. And yeah, they look very cute on her. I'm not sure she thinks the same. Lovely view there of the sun breaking through, hitting the river. Just looks gorgeous. I love that sort of look. See the light beams coming down. Fantastic. Hey Bumble. Fantastic. So we're back into the floody area again. Are you loving this? Oh, thanks for that. They always run really close and splash you with mud or water, or can't help themselves. I do love the way big dogs run. It's quite majestic. I was out with Congo, the Cane Corso, this morning, and he was running, and it just looks lovely when they run. I love you running as well, Bumble. My beautiful boy, aren't you? My beautiful boy. You're looking very wet. Yeah, I know. Here she comes. Here he is. It's funny how dogs get to know each other. Like Bonnie and Louie, they just love playing and running together with Bumble. Just really enjoy themselves. And same when Congo meets them, he adores these two. And Bumble tells him off a little bit so he doesn't pester him too much, but he adores Bonnie because he's known her since he was little. And yeah, they all get on so well. They love each other. Love each other. You can fit, yay, well done. Well done. So they were saying that the rain's going to stop now for a few days, which is a bit of a reprieve, I suppose. It's quite nice, let the water subside a bit. What part of the country do you live in? Has it been really hit by this, or have you got away with it? I know Essex has been fairly badly hit, but nothing dangerous obviously, but just have to be careful when there's floods around. But I know some of the areas of this country have been really badly hit, which is not good. But it's starting to turn cold now, so it'd be interesting if it goes really cold, whether all this freezes over, which would be a bit tricky. It's interesting here, when the ground gets flooded and wet, the seagulls all come flocking in. There's hundreds in that field there. And I suppose it makes the land more vibrant and rich and pushes the worms up and all things like that, so they can come and feed and just sit in those pools of water. This thing here, you can see it. Oh, my finger's not right. That thing there is a new solar panelled water trough for the cattle in the summer. So when the cattle get released in the summer over here, they normally wade into the water and drink from the water and wade around in the water, but they're now going to be, it's going to be fenced off a bit more for their own safety really, because the banks are starting to erode where they keep sort of dredging down them. So they're going to fence it off a bit like they have done here to stop them going through to the actual river. And these solar panel troughs, the sun obviously uses it on the solar, pumps the water into the troughs, so those troughs will always be full up with fresh river water for the cattle to feed on, and they've put them right throughout this area, so there's plenty of places for them to get their water from, which is nice. But I don't know, sometimes I think, oh, it's a bit of a shame, because I've seen cows getting in and standing in the river, and I think they just quite like A, the fun of it, and B, must cool them off in the hot weather, so it's a bit of a shame for that. But I do understand if it's damaging the banks of the river as well, I suppose, and keeping them safe, because if they can't get back out, it could get dangerous for them. I don't know what it'd be like for the dogs with all the fences up, actually, because in the summer they all dive in the river, so hopefully we'll find some spots where they can still get in and enjoy themselves. So I bought myself a cup of tea from Costa's on the way here today to keep me warm as I'm walking round. And yeah, it's kind of doing its job, but where I talk so much it always gets cold. Which is not always good. But yeah, it's nice to walk around with a drink as well. Hope you enjoy watching the dogs anyway. I'll give you a few more minutes of them. Gets quite loud here because there's a busy road just behind the trees there. It's all fenced in so it's safe, but can get quite loud in this little bit here. Mind the river, guys, because that's a bit too full up for you guys today. I'm busy playing. Oh. Bomb, leave it. Just going off that bottle, but it goes really deep there. Almost waiting for me to throw something in the river, but I'm not doing that today. Not today, buddy. Not today. You're getting excited for a treat. Cool, I have to say, as I'm walking around, it's actually freezing cold today. My hands are frozen. Very chilly. And oh, there's a rabbit. Louis seen it. Oh, it's gone. It's gone to the other side of the fence. He saw it though. It's not quick enough, Louis. Too fast for you, mate. Oh, so here's one of those things I was talking about earlier. So there's the solar power part of it, and the river is supplying the water to it. So that'll always be full up for the cattle, which is great, really, isn't it? Constant feed of water, because sometimes the river gets really low in the spring and the summer. So that's a great way of them keeping being hydrated. So I haven't given you any dog news recently, so here's a little bit of news which I've been following closely. A lady called Rona Mitra, she used to be a Hollywood actress. She now lives in South America somewhere. She's got her own piece of land, and she looks after and takes on horses normally to keep, when they've come from a really bad way of living. She takes them in and gives them all this beautiful land to live on, and she's got a lot of dogs as well. And she saw the plight of the XL bullies in this country since this ridiculous, unthoughtful ban has come in without giving it proper thought. The government have done another knee-jerk reaction to how dogs should be treated. And so Rona, she saw these two bullies when she was over here, XL bullies, and she managed to raise $11,000, which is the cost to get them through British customs back into America and back to her ranch or her land in South America. And they arrived this week, I think it was yesterday actually. So the two dogs now have got a perfect life living on this ranch with all the other animals. Both beautiful dogs, lovely, calm, fantastic dogs, like most of them are, except for when the owners teach them not to be. And now these two dogs have got just a wonderful life living with her. And it's just her, she lives with her animals, and she gave up all the Hollywood life and everything to do that. And what a fantastic woman. I think if you ever want to know about her, she's in one of the Ben Fogle series. I think it's not, this new series has started on TV now, but the series, last series I think she was in. So you can find that on My 5 or Channel 5 on demand. And yeah, fascinating to hear her story and the way she just loves nature and loves the animals, and good on her for rescuing these 2 XL bullies. And you know, it's only a tiny snipping out of all the dogs that are going to go through these troubled times now, but 2 that will have a really happy life for the rest of their days, which is brilliant. Good for her. What you got? No, drop it. Good boy, come on, come away. Oh, the filming was awful there. Are you having a wee? So I hope you've enjoyed watching me on this very cold, very flooded walk today. The dogs, as you can see, really loved it. So that's really nice. It's the main thing, isn't it? And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for more. I'll try and post, I do shorts throughout the week, but I'll try and post a big video at least once a week, so you can have a little watch, and sometimes share dog news as well, so you can sort of hook into that and find out what's going on in the dog world. And yeah, if you can, like this video, subscribe. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, and then you see me pop up on your feed, so you can keep up with the videos. And hopefully this year, 2024, Bumble and I, and various others maybe, will be coming on little trips, and we'll do some videos and do some posts on where's good to walk in local areas and around Britain. So see you all soon, take care, have a good weekend.